What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. I am not the person that would love to rag on all black women. That's not why I'm online, and that's not what I intend to do. But I do think that when I talk about a certain group of certain women in our community that are exceptionally historically, let's say, beautiful, they have went to college and been educated, in this case, Columbia University, and we wonder why that woman is single after being attractive, after having all of the things that she should have. We're about to find out that this person that I'm going to be discussing doesn't just have a problem with black men. This person has a problem with everybody. She just also happens to have a problem with black men historically. And that person is Amanda Seales. Okay? And I want you to realize this. A lot of the ladies that tend to come for black men and have a problem with black men in particular can't get along with anybody. Now, Amanda Seales has been criticized recently for basically being rude, and her audience has accused her of that. Now, Amanda Seales is immature. She's going to respond in a very immature damn way because she don't make no damn sense. We are about to find out how Amanda Seales, as an adult, handles criticism.
Some people are rude. Some people are just impatient with the slowness of this realm and this society. Some people are constantly having to deal with being attacked. And so they just honestly have a lower threshold for trying to determine and decipher and understand what somebody else is saying. Some people just don't like people, like in general. The way that y'all really be focused on you're rude instead of focusing on you're generous, you're compassionate, you're empathetic, you're intellectual is bizarre to me. It's bizarre because I have seen the nicest, sweetest people be terrible, be stingy, be shady. So for those of you who are really focused on, Amanda, you're rude. Sometimes I may come off that way. I need you to understand something. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I'm rude. If I'm not calling you out your name for no reason, if I'm not in your way, if I'm not being an impediment to your pursuit of joy and happiness, if I am not undermining your individuality, your identity, your existence, it doesn't matter. This idea of rudeness is really often, you're not making me feel good about the thing that I'm talking about. If you don't like the way I talk, you can say, I didn't like what you said to me. But the effort that so many of you put in to thinking that you're going to correct me or check me or somehow change the way I exist in the world is a waste of your time. And I'm telling you that today. It's a waste of your time to do that with anyone. Let them know how you made them feel. Keep it moving. Yes, there's a goal of basic civility that we should all be striving towards. But there is an absolute over expectation of me to be giving all of you on here some level of like space and energy just because you showed up. And I'm telling you now, I and many others, we don't have it. So stop expecting it. Get focused. We got a whole revolution to plan. And people gonna be rude in the process.
So you heard that. Amanda Seales does not care what you think. Now, everybody has criticized Amanda Seales and her bad behavior, not only black women, because Amanda Seales was recently fired. Want to know who fired her? Play the clip.
And my mom calls me to be like, who is this lady lying about you? And I'm like, first of all, why are you calling me about these people on this internet? Secondly, I'm like, what are you even talking about? And she's like, yeah, there's this lady on the internet who is adamantly saying that you got fired from Insecure and you got fired from The Real and now you got fired from Radio 1. And it's like, but you can watch all seasons of Insecure. I am on the last episode. And then like with The Real, it's like, I didn't get fired from The Real. Like, that's just it. There's no argument. I did not get fired from The Real. I left The Real. There's no conspiracy theory. Oh, Amanda Seales got fired from Radio 1. And they're right. I did. My show got canceled from Radio 1. I just think that there's something valuable to why people get fired, not just that they got fired. And I think there's also something really, really important. I think there's something really, really important to acknowledging that corporate America, similar to the justice system, making a ruling on somebody is not by any means a reflection of that person's merit.
So there we have the Jewish community giving Amanda Seales the L. Okay? Now, despite historically coming for black men at times, here is Amanda Seales disrespecting the group of people who have supported her the most the last 20 years.
Just take a moment for the troll so that she can feel seen. So this is Nicola 369 Sechmet or whatever. She said, Mark Lamont Hill is a lamestream reject, and so are you. Neither of you do the real work. Don't play with me. We will flood this matrix. The funny thing about all of this is that I'm sure this is a black woman, and my literal PSA later in the show is about how black women come for me more than anybody else in the most disgusting of ways. Like, it ain't these racist folks that be coming at me. Because I don't even care. The Zionists, they tried to ruin my life. But it's the black women that blow my mind, because the vehemence with which they choose not to hear what the hell I'm saying is always beyond me. No, you did say me. Don't come now. Don't throw your rocks and hide your hand. Don't do that, Nicola. Don't play that game with me. You just sat up here and said, neither of you do the real work. And now you want to throw rocks and hide your hand. Don't play with me up on this internet. I show up every goddamn day, and I have in my entire life. In my entire life, I've been showing up. And it's like these people who have been emboldened by the anonymity of the internet to exercise their misery. If you were showing up, if you were doing the real work, you wouldn't be up here with no picture and a fake name trying to talk about people who be out here losing their entire livelihoods standing for stuff. And I would have said SHI, but I don't want to lose my YouTube ability to get what I deserve for my money. So Nicola, I wish you would really honestly just focus on yourself.
That's right. That's Amanda Seales blaming black women. Now, I want to talk about this because as I've been getting older, life has been getting more clear. All right. Life has been getting more clear. And a lot of times I used to just have like, oh, this person is really hating on black men. Why does this person hate on black men? The same thing with Cynthia G. And then when you get older, you find out that these people have no level of accountability at all. They don't want to take any ownership of their behavior. They don't have any ownership of their behavior in their industry. And this is why Amanda Seales, nobody likes her. You see how she betrayed Tiffany Haddish. She's very selfish. And she's right. She simply just does not care. But it's not just she don't care about black men. She don't care about anybody. Everybody has to suffer to be around her. And have you ever met a person like that? That in order for you to be around them, you need to suffer for them to be your friend. You get no real actual value from them at all because that person doesn't feel like they need to give you anything. And that is Amanda damn Seales. Petty, silly, not making any goddamn sense, and dumb as hell. That's the reality, okay? That is her. And it doesn't matter that they're ruining their lives, that behavior, in that thought process. They don't care. And there's a lot of people in the Black American community, a lot of women like Amanda Seales that think just like them. And guess what they're going to do? They're going to crash out. These are people who are not going to work on themselves. These are people who are going to live their life to their delusional mindset. They're never going to improve. And they're going to be, as they get older, they're going to have less and less opportunities. And here's what black men need to do with ladies like this. Get the hell away from them. Somebody who does not care about criticism, somebody who does not care about their attitude, it's almost like being around somebody musty, somebody with bad breath. And you try to tell them, hey man, every time I go outside, I smell you from a mile away. That's your problem. Well, how is it my problem that you stink? Everybody telling you that you stink. You can't take a shower. I mean, everybody got a bad day. If you out there smell like ass and cheese, you should care about that. You shouldn't be smelling like 15-year-old grilled cheese sandwiches every day, brother. When somebody talk, people showing to close their nostrils and eyelids just to be able to smell and not think about what it smell like. Cause your ass is dusty. Your breath shouldn't be smelling like $5 footlongs from Subway that's spoiled. It shouldn't be like that, brother. And you shouldn't get an attitude. Listen, everybody got a bad day sometime, but you don't want to be around. You don't want to improve yourself, but you're the person always telling somebody that they should be improved. You sound silly as hell. Why should anybody want to deal with your rusty ass? You ain't about shit. Your ass is dusty. Your ass is crusty. And you over there not making no damn sense. As usual, weaving, sailing it up, dusty as hell, crusty as hell. Hold on. Crusty as hell, looking crazy, looking sick, looking like a fool. And I'm telling you, stop arguing with women like this. Just get away from them. It's so much better when you get away from them. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Producer for you, just heard a bell. We're out.